All right, you're welcome back to my channel today. This is what we are going to replicate. All right, so I'm going to show you how you're going to do step by step. We're going to be very fast, and let's have it. All this you are seeing here, they're editable. You can see them. You can see the elements here.
Welcome to my channel.
So the first thing we're going to do, so I'm going to go to the default setting. I think today is one of the first days I'm using this normal Pixellab. All right, so it's actually possible if you don't have the Pro application to use this normal Pixellab for your designs. And if you need the Pro application for my next tutorial, I'm not sure I'm going to use this. For my next tutorial, I'm going to continue with my Pixellab Pro. All right, this is a new device, so I just installed this so I can compare and contrast. What's are possible here and what are not possible, and what's the difference between this and the Pixellab Pro. Just the new updates. I just wanted to check that out. So if you want to install the Pixellab Pro, check the link in the description of this video or anywhere around this video. You can click it to also see how you can get access to it for free. All right, just send a request and I will give it to you for free. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to set our background. All right, so I'm going to set my background from my gallery, and I think the background should be all right. So this is the background. So I'm going to click the background, and then for the size, I'm going to make it an Instagram and Facebook portrait posts. All right, so just resize it like this for now. So after that, I'm going to, let me delete this. Then what I'm going to do now, come to image size. And then I'm going to edit it. So the width is going to be 1080 by 1350. All right, so this is the first thing you need to set. All right, 1080, 1350. So it's going to resize itself. So the next thing I'm going to do, I think I'm going to bring in the design. All right, I'm going to bring in the design from my gallery. Okay, I'm going to go to Pixellab and bring in the design from my gallery. You can see I just have two designs here. All right, this is a new device actually. All right, so I'm going to click Pixellab, and then I'm going to paste this design. So make sure you just make it fit. All right. This one I'm doing like this is so that we can do exactly what's here. All right. So after this, I'm going to lock it, and then I'm going to hide it. Okay. So I'll be bringing in the elements one after another. So now the other element we need to bring in is the image of the person. All right. So the person I'm designing for is Dr. Praise. So I can't drop the image for you. So you look for any image of your choice and use. All right, so this is the image I'm going to use. I'm going to click it. I'll leave it like this. So this is very important. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to resize this image to the point where I feel it's okay. So I'm going to resize it. Let me put it like this. All right, I think this should be okay with what we have here. Let me change it a bit. I think they're almost the same now. So the next very important thing to do is I want to retouch this image, all right, to make it a little bit, to blend it with the background. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come to color filters. So my color filters, I'm going to increase the saturation a bit, all right. If you increase the saturation, you can see what's happening. So it's becoming a little bit more red, all right, red, right? So I'm going to increase the saturation a bit, just a bit, not much. All right, I'll take the saturation up, and then I'll take the brightness down a little bit and take the saturation up a little bit, all right, just this way, all right. I think it blends for me. All right, so you can leave it at 14. This is going to depend on the image you're using. All right, so if you need to change the color of the background, I mean the background image, you can do that from here. All right, from the hue as well. All right, to match with the image you're using, maybe the clothes the person wears, or to match with the image, maybe the clothes or the clothing, or maybe the texture of the person's skin and all of that. So you can do that also from this side as well. The contrast, let's take it up a bit. Okay, I think this is fine for me. All right, so that's 14 minus 5 and 4. I'll hit OK. So the next thing I'm going to do, I think I need to log this image. So I need to log this image as well. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in another image from the gallery, which is the second image you're going to be using. So I'm going to go down and get that image from here. This is the second image of the person I'm designing for. All right, so let's reduce it a bit, and then we'll bring it down here. I think this side should be okay. Let me reduce it a bit again. All right, let's see how it looks on the design we've made. All right. Okay, let's switch it up. Okay, I think we need to make it a little bit bigger. All right. All right, so that's that. So what I'm going to do, I'm still going to go to my color filters to just give it that tone, increase the saturation a bit. This might not be the same with this other image because you can see the brightness are quite different. The brightness are quite different. All right, so I think this is it. So I'm going to now lock this particular one as well. All right, so the next thing I'll add, lock rather. So the next thing I'm going to add right now to this particular design, you can see that it's taking shape already. So very importantly, how you place your elements in your design matters. So click stickers, and then I'm going to leave it to load for a while, and then I'm going to click outside. So if I click it, there's already a feathered object here. All right, highly feathered. So I'm going to change the color, enable the color and change it to black. All right, so I'll click OK, and then I'm going to now duplicate this particular element, copy, and I'm going to duplicate it. You can see the actually two. Let me delete this first one. The actually two. All right, there's something. Can you see it? It's black. All right, it's dark faded. So I'm going to copy it and copy it again. I think three. Copy it 4 times. So I'm going to merge. Click this shape below here. All right, you can see the shape below here. I'm going to now merge 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll click this button at the middle and merge the objects. Okay. All right, you can see I have a black object I can use here. This is very, very cool. All right, so I'm going to place this here, okay, just to blend this part with our background, just to give it that blend, that feel. I just duplicate and use here. This way you can see that it's blended with the background already. All right, to the bottom. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to write the name of the person. This is praise. This praise, happy birthday, praise. But before we do the happy birthday, we're going to do this. All right, so this is quite
Right, so that's the name over there, praise. So let's change the fonts. All right, so I have some font installed already in my device. So if you don't have any font installed in your own device, you have to just click the link in the description of the video to see how you can install your own fonts. All right, so the name of the fonts used for that, let me look for it. Okay, I believe you can see some of the fonts you have installed. So if you want to install them, you can just maybe pause the video, write some of them down and download them. Okay, so the particular fonts challenge is what we use for the praise. I think someone has asked me even before I posted this video what font I used. A couple of persons have been asking, so that's the font used. You can download them from um, dafont.ng. The font, did I say dafont.ng? Dafont.com rather. All right, so that's it. And then the color I applied, we're going to use gradient fill. I already have set it, but if you want to know how to set gradient fill, there's actually also another video you can watch that I've created on this channel. All right, but once you click the plus sign after gradients, all right, you click this part there, you set the color, click. After you click the first part, you click the bucket icon. That bucket icon is a color, or you can just once you click the bucket icon, you can pick any color of your choice from the wheel there and click the other end. You can also adjust the you know the length of the colors. There are different type of gradient fields here, different directions as well. We have radial, we have linear. All right, they are just different from the top. You can choose them from the top there. Okay, so we have set our gradient color, and we're going to duplicate this and also write the surname Akubo. All right, so you can use this, write the name of the person you want to design for and all of that. All right, this the surname, and she's a doctor, so we are going to add right doctor. All right, we shouldn't remove that. All right, we shouldn't remove that. We're going to add doctor, and all right, I just need to shift this up a bit. We're going to write doctor, and I'm going to change the font to orthography. All right, that's the font I used for the doctor, orthography. Okay, in case you want to know the fonts I used. All right, so orthography, you can search for fonts in Pixellab. All right, so instead of scrolling up and down, if you know the name of the font, you can just click the search bar and search for it. Orthography, you can see it there. So I've chosen it, and it's perfect for me. And make sure you place it correctly. Okay, um, yeah, I think that's perfect for me. So what next? The next thing we're going to do right now, you're going to add another text.
All right. All right. So for the wish, I'm going to paste this wish here for her, and click OK. Okay, it's much. So for this, I'm going to use this particular font. I'm not going to change it. All right. So I'll position it. Now I'm actually working like this because I already have an idea of what alignment is in graphic design. All right. So the ideal thing for us to do is to have set up our grid lines that will guide us whenever we are making something like this. All right, but I have an idea already. So how do you set up your grid line? These are your grids. All right, so you set your grid lines to make sure that this element doesn't cross this particular, this particular line. And this is how my text will be organized within this particular design, all of that. So would have done that. But you can see how I'm positioning this. So make sure your positioning this way. If at least you have this type of images, sometimes it depends on the kind of image you're using though. All right, so now I'll position this below it, and then I'm going to copy this particular stuff we made here, and then I'm going to bring it down. All right, this is how you create that shadow fill. So I'm going to bring it below praise, and then this one is going to be above the text I've just created. All right, so it's going to be like this. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to click it and reduce the opacity. All right, because it's quite too harsh there. I'm going to reduce the opacity from 100 to all right, let's leave it at 22, and then I'm going to bring it down a bit. Okay, you can see it's giving that shadow vibe as though praise is bringing that's kind of some shadow effect. That's how I achieve most of the shadow effect I use for my design. So I'm going to copy the text. It's no point creating a new one, and then I'm going to paste another text. And this text is really not it's not something we're going to. It's not for readability sake. All right, it's not for readability sake. Okay, the text is not even here right now. Okay, I'm just going to write some stuff like happy birthday Dr. Praise, and I think she has Praise Compassion um, as a brand's name. I can say that Praise Compassion. um, Happy birthday. I'll just keep writing this. This is not for readability, it's just for some form of visual aesthetics. So I'm going to copy this and keep pasting it, right? I'm going to keep pasting this, and you can write as many things as you want. All right, if you want to add this, all right, it's not compulsory. I think this is almost okay for me. Let me add one more. So I'm just going to add this and hit OK. All right, I think I'll need to still add more. Let me copy this and paste here again. All right, I'm going to click OK, and this is fine for me. So I'm going to make sure I position it as though there's a line here I'm following. There's actually an invisible line I'm following. All right, so for my next tutorials, I think I'll be setting those grid lines so that you will follow them. All right, so I'll position this here. All right, you can see that it's aligning with these other ones here. All right, so I'm going to reduce the opacity. I'm going to reduce the opacity this way. Like I told you, it's not really for readability sake. And then I'm going to take this below every other thing. I think this is going to be on the very last slide. Let me see. There's the text. Okay, there's it. So it's going to be on the very last, just below the image there. All right, so you can see the effect is given, and I think I'll need that text somewhere else. Okay, so I'm going to write the dates. Today's that's the dates is the birthday is this is not today's date. This is not today's date. 05. Okay, 05 07 2025. So I'm going to make this bold. So come to style, make it bold, reduce the size, and we are going to change the spacing like this, and then you position it right here on the top here. Let's take it up a bit. So I'm going to use my position to shift it to the right, make sure it aligns properly. All right. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do, let me change. I have to take this text up. So you have to take it up this way. I think it's fine for me. All right. I think the next thing is to write the +1. I did something like +1. And since I'm bringing elements to the right, that's why it's very important for you to set that grid line so that you know how to position that element. All right, some of these things, they are basic principles in designs that you need to know if you don't. All right, and if you want to really understand how design works, you might need to get one of my courses on smartphone graphic design. It teaches everything step by step. If I say I want to teach everything in a particular tutorial, it's going to be too long, and you might not get to have the patience to wait. So +1. So I'm going to zoom this. Click zoom. You can use your 2 fingers to pan it, pan your screen, and then I'm going to click the plus sign. Click the shapes. Plus sign. Click the shapes. I'm going to change this to a circle and shift it up. I'm going to reduce it a bit. Reduce it greatly actually. So on the settings, I'm going to take the opacity to 0. Come to the stroke. Take the stroke to 4. And then the stroke color to white. It's okay. So I'm going to reduce it and place it at the mid, just cycle around this. So I'm going to go to my position and then move it. Make sure it's 1 pixels. You set it to so that I think from what I'm saying, I think that's the middle. So I'm going to merge it with this +1. Click merge. I hope you saw where I was clicking. All right. So that's how to merge. Then click the plus sign. Then click the percentage to change it back to this is +1. All right, the next thing I added, let's check the other design. The design is right below right now. It's below right now. So what we have there, okay, I think I have a few more elements to add. So I'll click my text. I'm going to write C. And why am I writing C? All right, there's something I want to achieve with this. So I'll go to text, go to my font. I have a very wonderful font here for one effects I need to use here. So I'm going to come down. I have a couple of fonts installed for myself, and it's really taking my time to reach. Okay, I think getting there. All right, yes, lots of beautiful fonts here. So if you are seeing the names, you can install them for yourself. All right, this Aka Kribos. I'll hit OK. You can see the effect it brought out for me. All right, so yeah, I think let's leave it like that. Okay, all right, this is just to create some form of emphasis here. So I'm going to change the color to this. Yeah, I think let's leave it like that. This is the color I want to use there. And then one other thing we're going to create something, some word tags like let's say long life. It's like wishes kind of. Now here, what you're going to do, come to background, enable background. So enable the background, and I'm going to give it this color first. You can change the color. Then the left padding, make it 15. And it has to be the same with the right padding for this stuff I want to create. Right padding of 15. And then the top padding for this particular, it must not be like this for every project you're creating. If you're making this for another project, it can be different. The bottom padding, I'm going to leave it at 7. All right. And then for the radius, I'm going to make it rounded. All right. So you can take it to 930, anyone that makes it round for you. Then I'm going to reduce the size of my text. All right. All right. So long life, I'm going to copy this. These are more like wishes. So I'm going to let me use the relative position to position it where I can pick it easily. Long life. We have prosperity. Seems there's a space there. Long life, prosperity. All right, I think I'm going to use the position at the center. We're going to do blessedness. Our blessings, blessedness. Anyone think blessedness or blessings? Okay, so I'm going to change this particular one, the color. I'm going to change it to okay, not the color of the text. All right, so the color of the background. So you come to the background and then change the color this way. Okay. It's long life. I'll change the color also of the background, rather. Yeah, the background. So I'll change it to, let's get this. Let's leave it at that. All right. So you can change it to, can make them any color. I'm not sure this is where the colors I use exactly. Okay. So the other elements I'm going to bring in this. It's okay. The color is totally different. This is what I was talking about. The color is totally different. So I'm going to just put this here. And for the difference in color, it's like a tick. For the difference in color, I'm going to blend it in. All right. So how do you do that? I'll go to my color filters and bring the hue to -180. All right. You can see that it's blended already. The next thing I think the only thing left for this design to be complete right now, I'm going to copy this text, copy this, reduce it, and place it here. I'm going to change orientation to, alignment to right alignment, right. It's okay. Okay. So I'm going to place it here. It should be a little bit inside. I think the spacing should be okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to take it there. Like I told you, it's just for it's not for readability, so don't say it's too small. If you want to read it, you can zoom though. All right, I'm still going to reduce it a bit. All right, since it's really not for readability, and I'm going to take it down. So as I'm taking it, just hold the dots around the element on the layer, and then just be taking it down. All right. All right, let me take it down below the shadow. All right, so I think I'll leave it like this, and then I want to duplicate this, right compassion, and just compassion is something she's known for. All right, so that's why I'm putting the tag there. I tilt it. I'll just tilt it. Maybe you can reduce the size. That's too much. That's still too much. So I'm going to go to, when you begin to have issues like that, go to size, reduce it from 14 to maybe 12, and then to rotate. You can rotate here, yeah, easily. All right. So I think this is okay for me. Let me shift it to the right a little bit, and then some love emojis from gallery. Just add some love emojis to the top, to the bottom rather. Then you can copy this. You can see how I just place, since you're talking about compassion is you can just place this here, and then any other elements you bring in. I think the design is quite looking a bit loaded already, so I don't want to load it with so much element. It's a celebration, so I have to just put this. All right, so I have to just put this here, and I think we're done. All right, the only thing left now is for me to add my signature to the design. If you have, you can add designed by this, or designed by Graphix, Graphix tutorials. All right, so this is let me add this copyright sign, so you can make this design. So what I'm going to do is for the background, if you need the background, I will add the link in the description of the video to the background. All right, I think this background is part of the backgrounds I gave out, so check the link in the description of the video. You see the link to the background giveaway, then you go to my page to check out for this particular background. That's a simple, it's also that's the way to get it. All right, so if you want to get the background, just check the description of the video. After this video, you're going to see almost everything you need for this particular design, how to install fonts, and you have seen the fonts I've installed there. So I'm going to just position it at the middle. All right, this is going to be at the middle, and here you go. You can now save this, save as image, and boom, it's saved. All right, and then you can go to your gallery, go to Pixellab. You can see what we've just made. All right, this was the previous one, and this is what we just did. All right, so so thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do well to subscribe to the channel, and we're going to see in the next video. Bye for now.